jump successful. Warning, temperature above safety levels. This area is hotter than we expected. My armor is going to sustain damage from the heat.
We've landed in the middle of an active volcanic area. We expected high temperatures, but not this high. The measurements from the orbital scanner were different. Something's off. We won't survive here for long.
Ashley, I'm detecting multiple temperature anomalies close to our position. It looks like my sensors are broken. The temperature suddenly drops in these areas by hundreds of degrees.
We received some anomalous readings from the orbital scanner. This might be it. We have to investigate that. This growth formation is very peculiar. It's a crystal entwined in very strong vines. It looks like this life form actually cultivates this crystal.
This crystal contains a rare mineral called thirdonite. It can be used for gravitational field manipulation when combined with a powerful magnetic field. It doesn't exist on Earth.
The magnetic field in this biome is acting completely strange. It is very fitting to see this mineral here. We should definitely research these crystals further. This will allow us to gather more thirdonite and create new equipment. This is amazing. These plants are unlike anything I've ever seen before. The temperature around them is much below the freezing temperature of water.
Ashley, moving closer to this plant, we can study it from up close and cool off in its aura.
The chemical compounds that are secreted by these plants react with the volcanic gases that are present here. This reaction sucks enormous amounts of energy from the space around it, resulting in very rapid cooling of its surroundings. It's an astonishing survival mechanism.
We can use this effect to our advantage. The space around these plants is safe for us, so we can use it to regenerate while moving around this biome.
We should try to replicate this effect. We have to gather enough samples of this plant to research it in our lab. We can do that by cutting them down or by using the bioscanner.
I would strongly suggest using the bioscanner. It is much more effective at gathering usable samples, and it will not destroy our safety zones.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available. We've finished researching thirdonite handling. The results are amazing. This mineral will allow us to craft entirely new equipment and weapons of extreme quality. The only problem is that we need to find more of this resource. Mr. Rigz, can you search for large condensations of the entwined thirdonite crystals using the orbital scanner?
Roger that, Ashley. I have located a potentially thirdonite-rich location. The rift jump coordinates are marked on the orbital scanner interface. We've gathered enough samples to study these cryoplants in our alien research laboratory.
Let's do this as soon as possible. If we can learn to replicate this effect, then we should be able to move freely around this biome.
Danger! Large volcanic chunks of rock are dropping from the sky. They can cause serious damage.
The sky is getting clear. The danger is over. A new technology has been developed.
Research completed. Crafting completed.
New buildings are available for construction. A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction. A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Research completed. A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. An aggressive horde is amassing near our base. Prepare to defend our base. technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
Danger! Enemy creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight.
A new technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction.
A small piece of comet has entered the atmosphere very close to our position.
The comet has hit the ground. Ashley, let's go and investigate that area. jump successful. The orbital scanner reported large condensations of ferdenite in this area. We can harvest it from the blue entwined crystals that are growing here, or try to locate it with the geoscanner.
Okay, let's grab the geoscanner and start searching for ferdenite. I'm sure that we can create some special equipment with it. Look at this object. It's enormous, and it just floats in the air like it doesn't weigh anything.
It is emitting a powerful magnetic field. It is disrupting most of my equipment. We will not be able to construct any buildings within its immediate area of effect.
It looks alien, on an alien planet. Let's stay away from it. It reminds me of how I lost my arm. The data that we've gathered about these strange magnetic rocks is fascinating. Their structure doesn't resemble anything that we've seen so far. They generate a strong electromagnetic field that can distort gravity. This shouldn't be possible.
They are also impervious to all of our standard weapons and equipment. They are practically indestructible.
We can't shatter them, but maybe we could dissolve them. A strong enough acid might do the trick.
Developed. New buildings are available for construction. I have located a significant condensation of ferdenite near our position. I have marked its approximate location on our map.
Excellent. We should gather as much ferdenite as possible. It will allow us to build new equipment that we can use to manipulate gravitational waves. I've heard of such inventions, but I've never seen them myself before.
That the ferdenite deposit is located within the cocoon nest.
Oh, that makes things more complicated.
Technology has been developed.
New buildings are available for construction. We've gathered a sizable amount of ferdenite. This should be enough to start crafting new equipment. We can stay here and try to find even more, or get back to our primary objectives.
Research completed. Successful. Gravitational anomaly detected. Gravitational strength 0.56 G. Magnetic field anomaly detected. My sensors are receiving a lot of interference.
Wow, the parameters in this area are crazy. It's like a completely different planet. The gravity in this place is acting weird. Something must be causing this.
Ashley, let's focus on finding the titanium deposit. It should be somewhere in this area. We can triangulate its position by building a network of radar stations.
You're right. We can investigate what's causing these anomalies as we move forward. We can place the radar stations in the safe zones created by the cryo plants.
We can also construct cryo stations of our own. However, they require titanium to be built. We can find small amounts of titanium by harvesting cryo plants.
Building cryostations won't make much sense until we can find a much larger titanium deposit. Let's not waste titanium unless it's necessary. Okay, we've built the first radar station. It isn't easy to provide enough power in this biome. The atmosphere is very thick, and it's reducing the effectiveness of wind and solar generators.
We will need a few additional radar stations to triangulate the position of the titanium deposit. Try to place them as far from each other as possible. They need to cover a wide area.
Dense ash cloud is coming our way. Weapon dropped.
Base is under attack. The ash cloud is upon us. Visibility is down, and air temperature is up. You wouldn't want to breathe this. Solar panels are disabled as well.
A building has been destroyed.
Technology has been developed.
New blueprints are available for crafting. Is under attack.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting. We've constructed enough radar stations to locate the titanium deposit. I am marking its approximate position on our map.
Excellent. Let's go there and search for it with the geoscanner. building has been destroyed.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
We've got it, but the amount of titanium in this deposit is not impressive to say the least.
It is enough to provide data for the orbital scanner to search for more significant deposits underground.
Okay, let's start the orbital scanning procedure. We have to find more titanium.
Orbital scanning in progress. Searching for traces of titanium within the planet's volcanic zone. This will take some time to complete. Orbital scanning finished. We've located a new planetary location with larger underground titanium deposits. Warning, the volcanoes in that area are very active. Make sure to equip any armor enhancements that we have available before going there.